Good morning, everybody. Appreciate you joining. Today's topic is one I'm pretty passionate about and one that I live and die by. Honestly, just put in the work. You want to be a full-time real estate broker? Then be one. There is no shortcuts. I've seen everybody try and fool the system, game the system, silver bullets. The work has to be put in by you. Hold yourself accountable. Employees go to work every single day, and they are literally given work by their employers. We at Mark Allen Realty have essentially done that for you, but you can only hold yourself accountable. I'm not coming to your house and forcing you to make phone calls, but we've built this platform. We have the training. If this is something you really want to do, you just have to do it and put the time in and the effort. Call, time block. In my career, I've made thousands of phone calls, sent millions of emails to prospecting, dedicated text messaging time. I've called Zillow for sale by owners. Back in the day when Craigslist leads were out there, we were calling for sale by owners there. Like I said, there is no silver bullet. Every business, every sales platform is going to require you to put in the work. I am the first one in the office almost every single day. And that's just something that I preach, and that's just something that you can't take that from somebody. If you put in the work, it's going to be obvious. So I am very passionate about this topic, and I'm going to get a little fired up here because I want you guys to understand that there are no shortcuts. Okay, I've watched dozens of coaching calls. I've been involved in seminars, webinars. I've seen personal coaching. Every single coach that you talk to, every single coach that's going to put a plan in place for you is going to make you be accountable for yourself. Like, call your top 50 spheres, have coffee, 7 touches. There are a bazillion different recipes, but they're all the same, right? They're all using the same flour. It's your sphere of influence. If you are not contacting your sphere of influence, how the hell are they going to know what you're doing for work, and what this business means? They are not real estate brokers. They don't know that our entire livelihood relies on referrals, relationships, and being their number one source for everything real estate. And by that, I mean contractors, lenders, attorneys, inspectors, home valuations, just talking about what it looks like to be in a real estate transaction, potentially moving. It takes time, right? I mean, you can't just assume you're going to talk to your cousin Carl and 3 days later you're going to be like following him around, showing him houses and doing real estate transactions. These relationships are cultivated over years, months sometimes, but honestly, build these relationships. Show them that you are a professional in the business. Use social media to back that up, because all of your sphere is following you. And if you see, John's posting, hey, we just sold this, or we just listed this, it looks like you're active in the real estate business and you're going to be more trustworthy, right? That's part of this business. It is not smoke and mirrors, it's reality. And if you don't have new listings, the office has tons of them. That is not, that's part of what you're doing. You're part of this company. You're here to promote our listings. You're here to promote yourself. Use those to build your brand and build yourself and build a following. It is not that hard. We have templates in all of our training. If you follow these templates, I can absolutely guarantee you this will work. People pay thousands and thousands of dollars for coaches, and I promise you they are putting the exact same plan in front of you, and then they'll just call you every week or every other week and make sure that you're using your call logs and using your touches and setting realistic goals. Everything that they're doing, we have done for you in our training. But if you don't hold yourself accountable, it's just not going to work. If you don't put the work in, you're not going to see results. That is a fact, right? So we've broken things down. And if you want, and you can extrapolate this times 2, times 5, times 10, you want to make $100,000 a year. There is a very simple recipe. How many transactions does that look like? If you're using an average sale price of about $350,000, you need to do 13 transactions a year. Okay. That's 1 a month. That is very realistic. Okay. At my peak, I was doing 10 a month. Okay. So you can definitely do 13 in a year. the number of conversations you need to have is in the range of about 2,500 to 2,700 conversations. And when you break that down on a 4-day work week, that's Monday through Thursday, okay? You want to be a real estate broker, put in the 40 to 50 hours a week that you would put into anything else, any other job. That is not a lot of time. You can accomplish those conversations in 2 hours maximum per day, okay? That leaves you a ton of time to do other things. It's 13 conversations a day. So that means you're on your dialer, you're in your sphere of influence, and you're making these touches, you're tracking everything, and you're putting them into your tasks. So you have the second follow-up and the third follow-up, and you're building these relationships, you're using your notes. These conversations start to get easier and easier because they're genuine. And you have a relationship rapport, just like you do with all your other friends that you communicate with, except these are more of a business strategy, right? That's not a bad thing. 13 conversations result in about 50 appointments, which will lead to about 15 transactions, okay? The entire platform is in our training. It is not rocket science. It is just numbers. Everything is a numbers game. And any sales guy that you talk to is going to give you the exact same solution. It's a numbers game, right? If you have thousands of dollars to pay for an advertising budget, fantastic. We can talk about what that looks like, but I guarantee you, those are the same conversations. They're not calling you and being like, hey, Matt, let's go buy a house tomorrow. They're usually Zillow ads or some sort of paid advertising that's, I would call it warm. I'm not going to call it cold. I'm not going to call it a hot lead. They're warm. They don't know you. They don't know anything about you. You still have to sell yourself. You have to build the relationship. It's the same strategy, except we're telling you to do it with your sphere, who actually knows you, who cares about you and trusts you, and is going to help put your career on a trajectory that will make you successful, okay? That is the proven juice, I promise you. And the agents that pay the thousands of dollars for these strategies, the technology, and all this coaching, these are things that we have given to you for free. We are investing in your success because we genuinely believe that if you put the work in, it's going to pay dividends for you guys. And that's how brokerages make money, right? I mean, I had a super successful real estate career for 20 years, and I put that on pause to focus on building this business and focus on building your guys' careers. So make me proud, put the work in, okay? There's 6,000 pond leads out there that you guys can call. All these people live somewhere, potentially want to live somewhere. I mean, there are agents out there, Dave, you're jumping on pond leads all the time. They are converting. He will tell you that. That's just the way it works. If you want to call canceled, expireds, FSBOs, circle prospecting, all of these things are brokers are doing them every single day, and they are getting clients. End of story. As you progress in your career, you're going to rely on referrals, and there's going to be more sphere of influence, inbound calls, and there's going to be higher conversion rates. But as a young broker, if you're not putting in the work, I don't know how you can expect to see results. I mean, I would love to hear some of the stories. Some people get lucky, okay? They do, and they fall face first into a massive amount of clients, or you have a really great uncle who owns 50 properties. Good for you. It's an anomaly. It's an outlier. Put the work in, okay? I've paid for Zillow leads. I've seen other agents pay for Zillow leads. Like I said, that is still a relationship builder. If you think those guys just come to you and they're guns blazing buying property, you are 100% wrong. If you don't reach out to your sphere and you don't have meaningful conversations about what you're doing, they'll never know. They literally don't. I mean, I've called people in my sphere back in the day, let them know what my day was, what my routine was, what I was expecting from them, and how I can help build a real estate referral business with their help. And if they don't understand that that's something that you're looking for, you have no chance. You really don't, okay? We have conversation playbooks that are out there in our training. You guys are going to modify them. You're going to see what works for you. You have your own dialogue. You have your own script. I'm not going to tell you the first call is easy, okay? You have to build up your confidence. Scratch that. The first call of anything is be hard, right? But even the first call of the day, right? If you were time blocking Monday through Thursday like I would, and my first call, I have fumbled so many times. I mean, Joe and Kelsey have seen me fumble to this day. So it's a warm-up process. My second and third, fifth call of the day, 10th call of the day, I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling good. I've had a few calls earlier that maybe went really well. So you get that confidence. Keep the momentum, you guys. Every single day, work that phone. It's not easy. but it works. Okay. And you're going to build confidence as you have a routine. Okay. And it just becomes something that's normal. Make sure you are signed up for our monthly email distribution. This doc was sent out in Google form. If you don't see it, let us know. Email drip is fantastic and it is proven. It's a good touch. It's not the holy grail. You still have to make calls, but it's a really great way to touch people. We've learned that pure plain text has a better open rate and has a better response rate, which is why we hired someone to write our scripts versus using Outbound Engine, who we had previously. I talked about social media. This is super important. Like I said, people are scrolling all day. Make sure they're seeing your feed. Make sure they're seeing you engaged in real estate. If it's your personal page and you don't feel comfortable doing it, start a new page. I don't care, but make sure you are adding people to that distribution that know who you are, that are in your sphere, so they see that you're doing real estate, okay? We're building the most transparent brokerage in the business. We're giving you guys an amazing platform that has all the tools and resources, all the technology, coaching from industry leaders. This is a tried and true practice that absolutely works. Like I said, there are other outliers that maybe have worked, but if you do this program, if you commit to this program, I can guarantee you, you will see dividends and you will make money and you will have a successful real estate career. And whatever that looks like to you, I'm here to help motivate you. I'm here to help be your mentor. Please let me know what you need from me, okay? Schedule a private call with me. I'm happy to break down your day, look at your routine, keep you motivated. If there's things that you're not comfortable with, let's do some role playing. I will help you understand what it looks like to make a phone call. Pretend I'm your sphere. That's fine. We will make sure that you get comfortable, okay? If you're watching this video and you're not in our company, because we do have some YouTube people out there, hit me up. I'm happy to share our training. Like I said, total transparency. This business is not rocket science. It is work, okay? And anyone that tells you differently, I will challenge them all day long. If you guys have questions for me about this topic, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to wrap it up for today. I hope you felt fired up and I hope you guys have some energy from this. It's the truth. Have a great day, guys. Appreciate you joining.
Thanks, Pat. Thanks.